What is up, CJ Squad? CJ here, back with another video, and today we have a very exciting box to open up. Now this here is one of my holy grails. I didn't think that I was gonna get this. I bought this a few days ago and I'm super excited to show you guys what this is. This is for one of my Game Boy colors. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail, so let's get into this. Here is the box, which it is very well packaged, and I'm just gonna try and be as delicate as I can because this is a very expensive purchase. Okay, so a little bit of backstory. I found this on eBay, and I'm a part of a lot of Nintendo 64 groups on Facebook, a lot of Pokemon collecting groups on Facebook, and I've made a lot of connections, a lot of friends between Instagram and all that stuff through the collecting groups, and I've been looking for this Game Boy Color in the box basically for a little bit, not too long, but it is a holy grail item for me because of it being so nostalgic for Pokemon and all that stuff. So when I saw this come up on eBay, I was very excited, but I was not willing to pay $900 for it. And I did get an offer from a friend in one of the groups, and it just wasn't something I was willing to spend that much money on. And I really respect everybody who sells things online, who values them. The community values them at certain amounts. But for me as a collector, I'm enjoying it, but I wasn't really ready to drop almost $1,000 on a piece of cardboard. On eBay, I won the auction, and for this particular item, that's a steal. And I know a bunch of retro collectors and all that stuff in the community have congratulated me. They're very happy that I was able to get this item for that cheap, and I'm very excited. Hopefully everything in this came intact. I'm a little nervous because the box is a little bit squished, but it looks like he stuffed it pretty well. And without further ado, here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's be gentle with this. So I am so nervous to hold this right now. I've never held one of these in my hands before. I've owned the silver, gold and silver special edition, as you guys know. For the viewers who have watched, that one is my favorite. That's the one that I grew up with, the Game Boy Color. But this, I've never held in person before. Let's take a look at it. This is really cool, you guys. I mean, yes, there are some wears on the box, that to be said, with the seal, you know, on the corners here. You know, it's not a minty box, but it is a box nonetheless, and it does look very clean. I'm very excited to have this for my collection. This is just gorgeous. I did not think that I would get this within a year of collecting, but we have. All right, so let's just open this up. Game Boy inside. So the Game Boy Color, this is a little bit banged up, but it's authentic. I'm not that picky about it. We have the matching battery case on the back here. Let's see. Doesn't look like much going on. I don't see any corrosion near the battery springs, so that's good. I actually did buy a tool on Amazon, so that way I can open up all of my Game Boy Colors and all that stuff to check for corrosion and everything, authenticity for N64 cartridges, check the motherboards and all that stuff. So it's a little dinged up, but you know, that's to be expected. It's not terrible. I'm excited to have this in my collection, like I said. This is so cool though. So patience is a virtue. I did learn that in the collecting groups, and I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger because we did get a deal for this Game Boy Color here. It's very surreal for me because this is such a beautiful system. There's no paperwork in it, unfortunately, but it's crazy because this thing goes for upwards of $1,000, and that is insane because there's also another eBay auction that I was watching for a little while. It was the gold and silver Game Boy Color, and no one was really bidding on it for a little while, and then all of a sudden towards the end everybody was just bidding on it, and it went up for $1,025. That's what it sold at. And I'm like, for some reason I thought this one was more sought after and more expensive, but who knows, you know, everything is changing in the world of Pokemon. But I'm excited to be able to get into the game of this. Let me know what you guys think about this pickup. Do you think that this is something that you would have bought? And look at that gold hollow foil on the side. That is super pretty. Like, this is so cool. I'm super ecstatic. It's like actually here. And it actually did come with the Pokemon Yellow in the game, or the game actually came with it as well. And I do have a copy of Pokemon Yellow I can add to this. I'm waiting. So I do have some paperwork as well from other Game Boy Colors I can add to this. There is one, I believe it's Pokemon Stadium paper, that I would need to add to this to make it complete in box. And then eventually I could sell it for over $1,000, but this will not be sold. This is something that's gonna stay in my collection for a very long time. All right, and now we are going to test out this Game Boy Color, and let's see how the speakers are. So we have our AA batteries in the back here, and the Pokemon Yellow. What better to use than Pokemon Yellow? So. Alright, so it sounds a little bit dull, to be honest, and that's not ideal for the Game Boy Color here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to replace the speaker, unfortunately, but at least we have the authentic battery back case. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. It's a bit muffled, but I'm happy it works nonetheless. And here I also have my favorite Game Boy Color that I grew up with as a kid as a test, because we want to also test the sound on this one just in comparison to that one. And what other than Pokemon Silver to play in our limited edition Pokemon Gold and Silver Game Boy Color. Now you hear that? That sounds crisp. That was a really good start screen sound. Now I'm going to turn down this one. But you hear that? That sounds so much better. Yep, a lot better than this one. So it's not the end of the world, but we are gonna have to get that fixed. See, this is all the way up. And this is all the way up on this one. You can hear the difference there. But check it out, you guys. Not a bad start to our collection. And here is a replica Game Boy Color that Matt bought for me as a surprise gift. It was very, very sweet of him. You can tell it's brand new with the stickers and all that stuff, but I thought it was a very, very nice gift. I'm very excited to have this in my collection as well. So there are some slight differences, but not too much. As you can tell, Pikachu is a little bit brighter than it is on the reproduction one over here. And the B button, the colors are a little bit different. This one looks a little bit more like a teal turquoise, and this one's an actual green color. And then on the back, you can tell, so this is the US version with the barcode. This would be a Japanese version if I'm not mistaken, but it is not an authentic shell. This is a repro shell. As I said, you can tell by the sticker in the back how dark it is, how shiny it is. And with this one, it is a little bit more dull. It's gray. Obviously there's some wear on it. And the battery cover is actually kind of hard to tell. This one looks a little bit darker in gray than it does in the original one as well. Even though this Game Boy Color is a repro, it has this very special place in my heart because Matt got it for me as a surprise, and you know, he supports my hobby, he supports my collecting journey, and that's just very meaningful to me. And I may have this one modded, I don't know. I would love to have a backlit Game Boy Color. What do you guys think? That would be pretty cool. This could be used as my modded Game Boy Color. And also check it out, so here we have the authentic yellow Game Boy cartridge. It's actually pretty clean, like this label, that crisp clean 22 you see right there, and there's really not much scuffing or scratching. There's that little line above the P there. Yeah, so this thing is pretty clean. You see some wear on the bottom there too, but not too much. So we could add this to make it complete one day, but I don't know if that's our goal, to make it complete to sell it. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it in the collection for a very, very long time, but I wanted to shout out to everybody in the collecting group on Facebook. Thank you so much for being my friend, communicating with me, helping me out with certain deals. Marco the Collector, Nathan, Doc Nostalgia, everybody. Honestly, you guys are a really great community. I love being a part of it. It's great being able to share my stories, share my excitement for this collecting hobby, Nintendo collecting. I know you're a really nice person, always congratulating me for getting some pickups, even Phoenix resale, all that stuff. You guys are really cool. I was so nervous during this eBay auction. I really didn't know if I was gonna get it or not. I was the only person who bid on it at the very last second. Very, very excited to have this in the collection. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have gotten anything this cool. Tell me what your Holy Grail items are or what you're looking for. And I appreciate you guys watching as always. All right, you guys, so I did a little bit of reorganizing. I know that it is very, very crammed in here. As you can see, we got some Zelda Game & Watches, we got the Metal Jesus Rocks, signed Game & Watch, another sealed Mario one. I have a few of these things that I picked up along the way that I haven't told you guys about, but as you can see them all here, and check it out, our latest one right there. Those two guys. So it's very cool. I'm excited to add it to the handheld collection. It is super tight in there. There's not much retail space in here, but it is looking very, very cool. And like I said, the next one up is this box. So if you guys ever see any cool deals, shoot me a message or anything like that. I am still trying to look for the kiwi box. We need the berry box. And so far we got the grape, the teal, and the yellow. We got those for 25 bucks, 23 bucks at a retro gaming store, which is very, very cool. We got our extreme green box back there. I have the Game Boy Advance Glacier box back there. That one's hard to see, and all that stuff. So we're looking pretty good so far. The tough boxes to find, I feel like, are going to be that Tommy Hilfiger box and the Pokemon one for like a decent price. Very happy that we got the Extreme Green complete in box. But yeah, this is the collection so far in 2022. These are my pride and joys. As you guys can tell, this is probably my favorite part of the Pokemon bus. It is still looking pretty crammed in here. We got a lot of stuff up here, but this is my favorite section right here. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciated it, and I hope you enjoyed the journey along with me. And if you did enjoy it, consider subscribing to CJ's Gaming channel, give us a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.